Hello, YouTubers. This is the Random Ramel coming to you with a NFL commentary. This time, the topic of today, the topic of the discussion is going to be Mr. Robert Griffin III, RG3, my favorite quarterback. I say that in a more sarcastic term because the way he's been for the past, let's just say, since he got hurt in that playoff game against the Seahawks, he's been a shell of himself. you know, I really believed in RG3, especially when we picked him with the want to give a little backstory on myself. I'm a Redskin fan, a huge Redskin fan, been one since birth. So when we drafted RG3 with the second pick, traded up all those picks to get him, I was optimistic. I was happy. I was elated. I really thought RG3 was going to just take over the league. He was going to be our franchise quarterback. We were going to be set for the next 10 to 15 years and all of that. And his rookie year, he was proving me right. He really was. Rookie of the year, 20 touchdowns to 5 interceptions. He was wrecking the whole league with the read option and all that stuff. And he got hurt in that playoff game against Seattle. And ever since then, he's really he's been below average, like from just his play on the field, from him not even be able to stay on the field. I mean, he just got a concussion against the Lions a couple weeks ago in a preseason game. I mean, the guy, I really would, for all the picks that we gave up to get him, for everything, everything that we gave up to get him, and to get kind of repaid by this, it's very depressing as a Redskin fan. It really is. And this is a guy that says he's the best quarterback in the NFL. Well, he said this, I believe, before the preseason started. He said he was the best quarterback in the NFL. I'm like, have you heard about guys like Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, even Andrew Luck, the guy that was drafted with you? I mean, look at the way they play. Actually, they can stay on the field for 16 games. I mean, come on. Like, it's so depressing that it just angers me. It really does. Like this is a guy that we put all our hope into, that we put all our hopes and dreams in the franchise. We gave him the keys of the franchise, and he just drove it off the cliff. That's basically what I feel right now. That we gave him the keys of the franchise and he just drove it off the cliff. And now we're set back for another 10 years as well, probably 5 years. I don't know. Either way, we're set back. Just like the old adage goes, you got to know how to pick the right quarterback when you're drafting the quarterback. If you draft the wrong quarterback, it's going to set your franchise back 5, 10 years, just multiple years. I mean, once again, look at the Browns, look at the Bills, look at franchises like that. And they pick the wrong quarterbacks, and guess what? They're still, they still haven't been in the playoffs since God knows when. But off of those two teams, where this is about how RG3 has just disgruntled me as a Redskin fan. All I'm just hoping for is, we get a high draft pick, and that we draft another good quarterback that will bring us back to relevancy. Because right now, RG3 is not cutting it. All of this, all of what RG3 said, all in for week one. I'm the best quarterback. Everything he says is now it's just garbage now. Like we don't care what RG3 says. He can say, oh, don't worry, I'm back. I'm going to be back. Like we got to see it. RG3 was already after last year, especially after last year. He was in a prove it to me type stage. And once again, he proved what he has always proved since that fateful day in that fateful playoff game in 2013. What was the 2012 season? But it was in 2013. Actually, since actually in his rookie season, he actually got hurt. But anyway, he's proven that he's just a quarterback that just can't stay healthy. That another basically another draft bust. I mean, let's call it. I'm just gonna call it how I see it. I'm just gonna call it how I see it. RG3 has been a bust. Like I know a lot of us Redskin fans want to prevent from saying that RG3 was a draft bust because we believed in him so much, but I mean he hasn't proved anything to the contrary, and this is his fourth season, and he still hasn't proved anything yet. Come on, well, we gotta face it. You know, he's just another draft bust. It's time for us to move on from RG3. This is the Random Ramel, a sad Redskin fan, but is going to look on the bright side, a look on the side of hope. And I'm signing off.